Hello my dear weebs and welcome to a new video. Today we compiled for you the top 10 best romance anime where girl is madly in love with guy. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe as well as turn on the notification bell and leave a like if you enjoy the video. Now without further ado, let's start. Number 10. Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it. Yukimura and Amuro are both graduate students working in the same lab. One morning, all out of nowhere, Himuro announces to Yukimura that she believes that she is in love with him, totally shocking her fellow scientist. Yukimura demands to know how Himuro has arrived at such a conclusion, stating that as science types, they simply cannot come to proper conclusions without evidence. Thus the two begin an attempt to quantify and qualify their romantic feelings, determining that if love is, in fact, real, it must be provable with science. Number 9. Recently, My Sister is Unusual. This anime follows a family just starting to rebuild. When they marry, Mr. and Mrs. Kanzaki bring a teenage son and daughter along for the ride. But high school freshman Mitsuki Kanzaki is less than thrilled. Stinging from a history of absent and abusive father figures, she is slow to accept her stepfather and stepbrother. But after an accident lands Mitsuki in the hospital, she finds herself possessed by the ghost of Hiyori Kotobuki, a girl her age who was deeply in love with Mitsuki's stepbrother Yuya. Hiyori cannot pass on to her final reward because of her unrequited love for Yuya, meaning she's got to consummate it in Mitsuki's body. Number 8. Banished from the Hero's Party. In a world whose inhabitants find their destinies dictated by the divine blessings they receive upon birth, Gideon Ragnarsson was a member of the Hero's Party, a powerful group led by his sister Rudy destined to save the world from evil. His blessing gave him the common ability to survive any terrain, and he proves that additional skills can go beyond the limit. That is, until one day, Ares, the party's second in command, considers him a dead weight to the party members and banishes him from the group. Gideon heeds Ares' words and leaves without telling Rudy. Hoping to live an easy life on the frontier, Gideon moves to a borderland town and opens an apothecary, changing his name to Red. However, keeping his former status a secret may not be as simple as he thinks, especially when Rit, a beautiful adventurer from his past, shows up and asks to move in with him. Number 7. The world is still beautiful. In the Sun Kingdom, sunshine is part of its citizens' everyday lives, and rain is something that they have never even heard of. However, in a faraway land called the Rain Dukedom, the weather is reversed, and everybody has the power to create rain with their voices. Livius Africia has conquered the entire world and expanded the Sun Kingdom's influence in the 3 short years since he was crowned king. Upon learning about the powers to create rain, Livius decides to marry Nike Remercier, one of the princesses of the Rain Dukedom. However, those outside the Sun Kingdom have spread a rumor that Livius is a cruel, ruthless, and tyrannical ruler, and as word reaches the princess, she begins to prepare herself for the worst. But when she finally meets her fiancé, Nike discovers that he is an entirely different person from what she originally expected. Number 6. More than a married couple, but not lovers. Third-year high school student Jiro Yakuin is in love with his childhood friend and classmate, Shiori Sakurazaka. Thus, he hopes to be paired with her for the marriage practical, their school's practice of randomly selecting boy and girl pairs to live as pretend married couples while monitoring and rating them on how close they have gotten. Meanwhile, the lively Akari Watanabe wants to be assigned to her crush, the popular and good-looking Minami Tenjin. Much to their dismay, Jiro and Akari find out that not only have they been paired together, but so have Shiori and Minami. Determined to be with their crushes, Jiro and Akari strive to earn as many points as possible, as the top 10 pairs earn the right to switch their partners, so long as both couples agree. Number 5. Haruchika. Chika Hamura begins her high school career with a goal, to develop a cute girl persona. After quitting the volleyball team despite her all-star status, Chika decides to join her school's underrated wind instrument club and play the flute, believing it to be the most delicate and feminine instrument. For the first time in 9 years, Chika reunites with her childhood friend and total opposite, Haruta Kamiju. Unfortunately for Chika, Haruta is not fooled by her efforts to become more endearing. But this does not deter Chika, and she develops a crush on the band instructor, Shinjiro Kusakabe, but so does Haruta. However, Chika's high school life just won't go according to plan, as mysteries begin appearing around her and her friends. The club members must work together to solve the mysteries plaguing the school, all while trying to find more members to compete in musical competitions. Number 4. A good librarian like a good shepherd. Kyotaro Keikiai has always been something of a loner, more invested in his books than the world around him. When he was young, he met a mysterious man called a shepherd who gave him a bookmark that would serve as his ticket to the greatest library in the world. Now a second year in high school, Kyotaro is still reading his way through life as the sole active member of the library club, waiting for his chance to use that ticket. However, a chance encounter with a girl passing out flyers is about to change everything, making him wonder if just living on the outskirts of life is really where he wants to be. Number 3. Monthly Girls Nozaki Koen. Chio Sakura is a cheerful high school girl who has fallen head over heels for the oblivious Yumeteru Nozaki. Much to Chio's confusion, when she confesses to her beloved Nozaki, he hands her an unfamiliar autograph. As it turns out, the stoic teenage boy is actually a respected shoujo mangaka, publishing under the pen name Sakiko Yamino. A series of misunderstandings leads to Chio becoming one of Nozaki's manga assistants. Throughout the hilarious events that ensue, she befriends many of her quirky schoolmates. Monthly Girls Nozaki Koen follows Chio as she strives to help Nozaki with his manga and hopes that he will eventually notice her feelings. Number 2. The Pet Girl of Sakura. Sakura Dormitory is a dorm of the high school affiliated with Suimei University of the Arts, which hosts the strangest, most troublemaking students. After being kicked out of the normal dorm for keeping a stray cat, Sarada Kanda moves into Sakura Dormitory. As he starts to get used to the life in the dorm, Mashiro Shina, a world-famous artist who cannot even take care of her daily life, moves in. Sarada is forced to become Mashiro's caretaker. The Pet Girl of Sakura is a heartwarming coming-of-age tale of friendship, love, ambition, and heartbreak through the lens of an ordinary person surrounded by the extraordinary. Number 1. Mamakuri. After taking 100 secret photos and observing him from afar for months, second-year high schooler Yuki Kurihara has finally mustered up the courage to ask out her first-year crush Shin Yamamatsuki. Although taken by surprise, the bashful Momo accepts. However, he does not know the profoundly abnormal truth. As her straight-laced friend, Norika Mizuyama, has observed, Yuki has developed some unnerving, but nonetheless sincere, habits, taking pictures of Momo in secret, doing extensive research into his personal life and even going collecting his used straws. Though Momo remains blissfully unaware of his new girlfriend's peculiar habits, he does notice some oddities in their daily conversations. Still unsure and nervous about his first relationship, Momo finds himself regularly getting into awkward interactions due to his inexperience, but nevertheless resolves to make his new girlfriend happy. Well everyone, that's it for today's. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and if you're new, remember to hit the notifications button for more upcoming video. See you guys in the next one.